world? How y'all been, man? Y'all been good? That's good. That's real good. Hey, check this out. I've been on vacation for 2 weeks and now I'm back. And a lot of things have happened since I've been gone. Attempted assassinations, presidents dropping out of races, Acolyte has finished up. And I'm gonna tell you right now, I have not watched it, but I'm gonna watch it right now with you. And we're gonna wrap this up because I got bigger and better things to do. I really need to get back to Foundation. I really hate that I've let some of you folks down. I should have finished it, but I'm going to finish it right after this last Acolyte review. So before we get into that, I just want to say we have to do better than this. We have to be able to do better than this. Um, we have to be able to understand where each other's coming from and show some respect and some restraint. I don't care which side you on, but I promise you, as a former soldier, I've seen where this can go. I've seen where this ends, and anything that you are facing today is inconsequential to where we are headed. So try to be nice to each other, try to do something nice for one another, and just be kind, man. Just be kind to one another. Let's stop this mess because we better than this. All right, on to the Acolyte.
Why did you blame it on me?
You started that fire. You locked everyone in.
Because the Jedi invaded our home.
Which brings up a fascinating point. I want you to think about this for a second. Osha wanted to leave. She wanted to leave and join the Jedi, which started a cascade of absolutely terrible events. The witches died for a ridiculous reason, might I add. The Jedi looked more like CPS than they did Jedi, just ready to take kids away from people who have raised them the entire time. After which, the Jedi go into hiding, or at least the ones who were part of this go into hiding because they feel bad about all of this, right? Osha leaves, and she doesn't even become Jedi. Like, you almost have to become Jedi at that point, right? I mean, your family died protecting you. May is beside herself. The Jedi have done everything to take you away from your parents or the people who have raised you. And it's just ridiculous. And you didn't even become Jedi. You're just like, nah, I'm done. Do you see how silly this is? Like how ridiculous this turned out to be? They could have just waited and she would have just gave up and came back home. Now everybody's dead. Everybody is done because she changed it and she just gave up. She just gave up like she went to college.
You're not even sisters. You're...
I don't understand how Saul keeps getting tricked. I keep hearing that he's a powerful Jedi. He's strong in the ways of the Force. Yet May has tricked him 87 times. 87 times she's tricked him into making her think she was Osha, into like getting away with stuff behind his back. He don't see nothing, and he's worse than Kamir, who trained himself. Right, I think thus far, but Saul went to a school. He must have flunked out, man. He must be borderline because there ain't no way. How do you not feel this? You just keep getting tricked by this little girl. She done electrocuted you. She done electrocuted you, Saul, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. What is this, a paper airplane? Why does everybody keep crashing into planets and nobody suffers any kind of broken bones, death, nothing? She just dropped from the sky in a metal plane, in a metal spaceship, and hit the ground. It's I was not aware that this was a thing that could actually happen. I don't know. Um, I thought kyber crystals were something you had to hunt for, and once you were ready. And I don't know, dude. Like I give up trying to understand this show. Osha is upset because Saul killed her her family, and maybe Saul just didn't want to fight back. But again, there's another example of Saul being not strong. I could do what Saul's doing. I could do exactly what Saul's doing. Anybody could just lay down and die or be tricked. I could be Saul today. Let me go find me a brown potato sack robe and put that on. I'm gonna call myself Saul. He ain't done nothing special. Nothing at all. Except get beat at everything. Well, except the lightsaber battle. But it's ridiculous now, right? Osha's upset because May destroyed everything. But I mean, you are part of it, right? Like you saw what was happening, and you still was like, "Nah, I'm ready to bounce," and didn't even become Jedi. But you blaming it on Bay because of what happened. It's like a vicious circle. It doesn't make any sense from its own inception as to why any of it, is taking place. Why?
If you set up a 5-click perimeter, they couldn't have gotten far. Use the tracker.
Use the tracker. The one thing that's part of your group that can't tell you shit, even if you found something. He can't tell you nothing. Just a bunch of snip snapping and a bunch of clicks. That's all he can do. That's all he can do. It's gonna take you 30 minutes to find out what he saw.
You're with me. I am with you. Who taught us that rhyme? I thought you made it up.
Do you know how many people died because of these two? Like multiple Jedi. Saul just passed away. A Wookiee Jedi. A Padawan in training. An entire coven of witches. Let's see. If I left anything out, innocent people in a bar. They've wiped out so many innocent lives. So many innocent lives, and they just gonna repeat that dumb line like that makes everything okay. Both of you should go to prison, Jedi prison. Your mother would not be proud, okay? Your mother would absolutely not be proud. You did all of that. She was gonna let you go to become a Jedi and everything, and here you are. Here you are doing all the wrong things. I this is comical to me because the story is stupid. It's so stupid. It doesn't make any sense whatsoever. And I'm just you never know what's gonna happen because this is just trash.
There's two. As above sits the stars, and below lies the.
So you wiped her memory with her standing right in front of a human being that looks exactly like her. What what so when the Jedi catch up to her, they're gonna be like, um, where are they? I don't know who you're talking about. There's a woman who looks just like me. She went that way. I I don't ah, everything just seems real convenient, doesn't it? Like it just seemed real convenient. Like I feel like if you could have wiped memories, maybe this could have been used a long time ago. This just introduces a new host of problems. When you have the capability to do stuff like that, right? Why wait till now to use it? Right? If you could have used this at any point, no, you could have used it against a Jedi or anybody else to make them forget about you. I don't know, man. It's
The Jedi conspired to keep their actions secret. Recently, when the truth threatened to come out, a rogue Jedi named Soul killed his accomplices to maintain the cover story.
This doesn't make any sense at all. None whatsoever. Why would you? Like, I know that the Jedi High Council can't find out about the Sith because of what goes on in the later movies and what has already been said, right? But the reason for this makes zero sense. You've trashed all these good Jedi for what? Why would you do that? I mean, the Padawan all the way up to Saul. I mean, yeah, maybe Saul was a little, stupid for killing the Coven Queen or whatever her name was, and I understand that, but to just trash all of them for the sake of what? The Sith? For this dude? For the two girls? Why? Why? I don't get this. I don't get this. For the sake of May? To protect May? From what? From what? What is the reason for this? This show is stupid. This show is stupid. So it's finally over. They show Yoda at the end. I don't care. I think that was Plagueis at the beginning of the episode, only because I've heard people complain about it on YouTube. I don't know much about Plagueis, but yeah, whatever. This show was awful, and it's not because of any LGBT nonsense, none of the wokeisms or none of that stuff. It's bad because the writing was poor. You're trying to Star Wars has always been easy to me, right? I mean, there are a few complex relationships and some different dynamics in Star Wars, but Star Wars has always been good versus evil. But with these, and apparently like the new shows and movies, they're trying to blur the lines between good and evil, trying to say that anyone bad can be good and vice versa, which I guess is fine, but not not to this extent. Like, I don't even know what I just watched. Who is May gonna be good now? Or is she not either one? Like, the Jedi just lied to the High Council, and so are the Jedi like good and evil? Now, I don't know. I have no idea. None. And I'm not watching season 2 of this shit. I'm not. There's no way. There's no way. Like, it's not even Invasion bad, where you can like laugh at it because it's so bad. This is just bad. Like, I don't even want to waste my time watching this anymore. Like, I can't laugh at it. It's just stupid. It's just dumb. And the people making this don't realize how stupid it is. And when people criticize it because it's stupid, they get offended and start calling us names and all this other stuff. When instead, you should just look at your work. Look what you made. Look how awful this story is. Jedi lying on Jedi. So many Jedi got torn apart by one guy who is now training the girl who was good in Osha and May. She switched to the other side and she doesn't want anything to do with either one. Is Osha Sith now? Is she training to be Sith? Is that what she want to do? It's just, I don't know, man. Like, I don't care. Like, share, subscribe. You enjoy the content. My next thing is Foundation. I'm not. This is it. This is it for Acolyte. Okay? So let that be it. I love y'all as always. Be kind to one another, man. Be kind to one another. And treat each other with dignity and respect. Okay? Before it's too late. Alright, man. I love y'all. Y'all be easy. Holla.